So, you know what? Fuck that. I'm doing my own thing.
Well, that's always
See?
good,
I
you know.
I just put the paint directly on the canvas and then brushed it there. I didn't put anything on a palette.
See, here's the thing. I've tried that before.
The secret is to fuck Bob Ross. I should have
Hell
known.
yeah.
He's
Ended
dead.
him.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Oh no. Hey, we've got another person that can contact the dead.
Yeah, spirits.
Mine was the portrait one. I'm like, you know what? This is like a sunset painting that we're supposed to do, but I'm going to do it in portrait. Fuck landscape.
No, it looks good.
And then towards the end, I had a bunch of white space at the bottom. Like, I don't know what to do with this. And then so I just put a lot of dark in there.
Hey guys, would you like
I
to know
think I
something
had-
wonderful?
Mm.
We're live, and this has been live.
Oh
How
shit.
dare you?
It was only live for like 30 seconds. I was paying attention.
No, sorry. I clicked the live button like the second I popped back into the call.
You gotta warn people. Why
Well-
you gotta be so rude?
Y'all were talking
Don't
about
you
Bob
know
Ross
her?
paintings, which, by the way,
Sometimes humans do.
Kriv? it looks great. Who did the second one? Because it looked like there was two in the photograph.
I just figured one was with feet.
Huh?
There were two paintings in the
Oh, yeah.
photo.
Liz did one. Liz did
Oh.
the landscape one.
Liz did a fantastic job, and you did a fantastic job, and I'm very happy with both of your guys' efforts, and they look lovely.
Hey, I've got a character. I have a character question.
Cool. Is it
Before I go
appropriate for
forward.
stream?
It sure is.
Cool. Hi, chat. I doubt there's anybody in there, but hello. Hey, friends, go spam the links out. Go spam it in Kitsu's.
No,
Why not?
I want to maintain my friendship.
There is a link share column.
Oh,
there's
okay, that
there's a-
makes more sense.
There's a chat
That's
to put it
not
in link
what
share
I
in both
wanted.
Kitsu and Caleb's. So I expect
I'm in
somebody to
here.
do it.
What episode are we on?
This is episode
My
fuck if I
Amazon
remember
cart.
9.
Something like that.
I can check our YouTube.
Yeah,
We are on session 9.
nice.
Nice.
For anyone who wants to triple check us, go to our YouTube page and see what number episode this is. Also, while you're there, you could probably like and subscribe and be caught up with all of our adventures, even if you don't make the live ones. Wink wonk.
Thank you. I appreciate that so genuinely. All right, Merster,
Yes.
your job. Go. I'm gonna drink coffee.
So I don't remember everything. I
I
know
took-
we had discussions in the bathroom because no scrying in the bathroom. I know there was discussions with Jacob and voices in their head again. Something about we know where you are now.
Which
There was
Jacob did not actually tell anyone.
There was the thief who was going to lead us to floor 2 or something, and then we murdered something in gravity room.
Oh yeah, you saved the thief, the weasel, as he was called. You killed an alpha grick. And then you progressed your way out of the dungeon, but you ran into some interesting things on the way out.
I think before the thief, however, there was the sort of kind of pseudo marriage to the spirit with Calypso.
That was a few sessions
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Well, that was a few
Yeah.
sessions ago.
Yeah,
That
I,
happened.
yeah,
I feel like it's still relevant.
it is.
And then we ran into the couple of goblins who wanted to eat a sheep, but that sheep ended up being a person. And so we
Magic
took that.
sheep. Also, guys, you see the screen we're on, right?
Mad Mage.
Yeah, okay. The art page that y'all have done with graffiti. Seriously, I do 3 campaigns on Roll20, and every single one of these pages is just graffitied immediately. Bravo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
The
that
first-
anymore. That can stay.
Were you about to add more or delete more?
Deleting.
I'm shocked.
It's called progression. I need to move on from what I've done before if I'm going to improve.
Fair.
I mean, we did it in the. Everyone did it in the 1, and now it's just kind of. It seems almost mandatory.
I
Yeah.
don't remember what I doodled on here.
I am about to load up the next
No.
page.
Good.
Because I don't know what was about to appear on my screen, but I am so glad I didn't. You guys are not allowed to draw on maps.
Blazing
You're
it.
not drawing on the maps.
Oh.
Ha! I knew it was Deborah.
I'll delete that.
Yeah, Deborah, how could you do all that drawing?
How could I not?
Hey guys, can you see this map?
Nope.
Yeah.
Why
Bottom
that
corner.
token? Why that token?
Shut up.
Also, is our health back full since we're taking
No,
some downtime?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Somebody made a very, very a specific point that they wanted. How do I do the shift click to make everybody center on me? It is shift point, right?
No.
There it is. It's shift hold.
Ooh. Oh, wait. No. Before things go forward, this is important. I would like to ask my out of character question.
Oh, yeah, out of character question. Sorry, I got distracted.
So, the know your denizen thing. We can hear that, right? As players, the players hear that?
Wait, as the players or the characters?
Oh, I'm sorry, characters.
Yes, the characters hear the entire intro and who's that denizen.
Okay. So,
Stop moving.
I just let you can play off as you will this information, because I think since our characters kind of moved on and didn't question it, it shouldn't be fair to bring it back to everyone's form minds right now in what's happening right now. But I'd like to point out, in case anyone wants to work it in later, Kriv mentioned that he went to do one of those whisk away things with the Mad Mage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Know Your Denizen happened after that, and the Mad Mage said that he went somewhere else. I believe that was part of that.
I'll have to review the footage on youtube.com/dangerously-dicey or follow the links below.
I believe she's right about that.
It's very probable, but honestly, I can't personally remember what the Mad Mage said, but it is probable that he might have had a slip of the tongue or intentional statement of, what? No, I didn't take that kid.
I think you did say that because I was trying to figure out if my character was going to pay attention to it or not, and they ultimately decided not to because the Mad Mage is insane.
That's fine. It's in his title.
So, yeah, he's a Mad Mage.
I did want my character to pay attention to that, but more pressing matters were at hand.
Yeah, no.
And everyone has their secrets. so far he's done nothing but make sure everyone's alive, so no reason to push that.
Yep. Good to know. Now, for the fun bit. You guys left the dungeon. And you headed to Troll Skull Manor. The Troll Skull Manor Adventuring Guild. So now, I brought you to that page so I can do my intro. Welcome to Dangerously Dicey. We're a merry band of misfits that love role-playing games. We hope this brings you as much joy as it brings us. I'm Christopher, the Dungeon Master, and we are playing the next installment of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You know what I forgot to do over the break? Cue up that thunder roll. Let's roll! Hey, I set up OBS for Icewind Dale though. I did do that. I just keep forgetting to do the stupid the thunder roll.
So you did the bigger, more daunting task.
Yep.
But you did not do the simple drag drop task.
Yes. But all right. We're here.
Totally forget what I was gonna do.
Okay, moving on.
Something sounded like a car just decided to drive across somebody's window.
I thought it was somebody just taking a massive hit from their fucking blunt.
But all right, you guys are back at Troll Skull Manor, the lovely guild house to which you all technically own. It is also in a handout so that you guys can tell me, and you can see the whole map in its entirety without having to move around, where you kind of intend to live. There is one issue. On the 3rd floor, there is a big there's a room right off from the stairs. There's a big bedroom and bathroom, and then a arcane laboratory. The arcane laboratory is Albion's. The bedroom, not so much. But the laboratory and the conjoined bathroom on the northern side is his. But y'all can pick any room in the house.
Didn't we already do this?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
We
it.
did, but we didn't have pictures.
Oh, because I know which room I already chose.
Yeah, you chose
And
the attic.
I was slightly regretting it later because there's no bathroom attached to it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Calypso just never showers then or something.
No, there
Kidding.
are like communal bath. Like there is 2 different bath rooms in on the 3rd floor. One next to the joining the master bedroom, and then one joining the arcane laboratory, which you as Albion's student would thoroughly be like, yes, you can totally use my bathroom for maintaining your own self-care. He doesn't appear to sleep in the Troll Skull Manor.
Well, Calypso's room is the one in the attic.
All right.
Which apparently has been outfitted so that no sunlight will get through it unless you want it to.
Wait, are you talking about
Right?
that room, or are you talking about this room?
I thought it was this room.
Yep.
But is this actually a bedroom?
No, that's just a study area with lovely lighting.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
There,
Talking about this one.
you guys can't see it, but on dynamic lighting level, there are curtains in front of those windows, so light, if there is a light source outside of it, it will not penetrate into the room, because I made the dynamic lighting actually work. So that room is light resistant. But
yeah, that was the one that Calypso chose because they're weird.
Oh, did you want that room, Jacob?
Oh no, I'm in the closet.
that is not a closet. That is a balcony.
That's a balcony, yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, if it
I mean,
has...
I could take this room if you want that one. It's like the smallest one. That's why I
Of
took
course,
it, but you
Stuart
want
took
it.
the master bedroom.
Yep.
I'm used to small places. so
Because
I'm
the
Actually-
top has a rubber ducky.
Actually, I
If
would like
Mercer's
this room
here, does that mean Mercer claimed this room?
back. Oh, I didn't see.
Because the
Dang
ladder
it.
goes up to
Probably,
that
yeah.
room?
Probably.
Mercer? Care to weigh in on this?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted via my headset,
Oh,
not
oh
Discord.
my god.
Yeah, I've been wondering
I've
why
been
you ain't
talking this whole time.
Oh god.
I claim this room.
Well,
That's
this room,
connected-
I think you
that's-
get in through there.
Through...
Like-
Oh, I see.
did
I
that a
see.
lot.
Yeah. So that's why I said I thought you claimed this room because it looks like this goes up to that little study area.
And it has a workspace, and disregard the dog that is painted into the background.
It's just part of the
That's his
carpet.
donkey.
That's just, yeah, that's just that's my donkey.
Which
You
is
brought your donkey up the
on
stairs.
the map, currently sitting outside near the back door.
Aww.
Oh, yay.
Little did you know? Yeah, hold on. Little did you know, the donkey sleeps in the bed. I sleep upstairs.
You sleep
There's,
upstairs,
like, hay all over the
reclined
floor.
across the two chairs, like a kid that
No,
fell
no, you
asleep
see-
at school.
You see, those are designed for normal people, so I just like curl up in a ball into the middle of it.
Yes, and you
He's a
have to sleep.
halfling, so he could just sprawl out.
You have to do that because your donkey snores to high heaven. But all right, if you guys could all rejoin me back in the main room, back in the bar. Can you guys actually see the entire page all at
Yeah.
once? Oh, cool.
Everything that's in a room.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Is it like black space in between everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's black squares, but
Yeah, cool. I was playing around with dynamic lighting for a good like 3 hours trying to get this to work. So I didn't know if it was going to or not. Also, you guys know there's a basement.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that where a certain somebody who is a certain teacher of mine, isn't that where he's got like a room of some sort?
Oh, you mean Albion?
Yeah.
Albion technically, yeah. Yes. Technically, his bedroom is somewhere in the basement. Because he's a deep gnome, he really hates light. He sleeps downstairs. But also, it allows him to be right underneath the main floor of the tavern in case anything happens at night. He can literally just like misty step into the main room.
Nice.
Because his familiar is usually sitting in the main room somewhere.
What is his familiar?
It is an owl. Actually, it's a whoopin'
Is it one of those weird owls?
No,
Like
it's not one of the.
mouths.
It's not the weird owls with the neck mouth. It is the It is a bunny rabbit with It is either a bunny rabbit with a unicorn horn or jackalope horns and wings.
Oh
I
shit.
love it.
Yeah, it's called a whoopendinger. And he just has it sitting upstairs. It pretends to be a decor piece, like it's taxidermied for most of the day.
Oh, the
But-
smart one.
Let's get back to the game.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is there a reason why I have like a yellow circle that expands like?
Yes.
That was from that was
That's-
your thought reading radius from
Yeah.
the last session.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Even though it looks like
he
it's
still have it out?
probably a bit short.
Huh?
I
Does
can't
this-
take it off though.
30-foot radius token.
Yeah,
I'm
30-foot radius. That's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, it might not have necessarily transferred over when
Yeah.
ours came through.
Here we go.
However, that does. Hey, everybody, look away from your
Yeah.
screens for a minute.
Okay.
Just
I'm
look
not
away.
looking away. My
Hey,
screen
Kriv.
is minimized.
Right
What's
click
up?
your token.
Oh, so I shouldn't be looking away?
You should not be looking away.
Okay, I was. Okay, I see it. I see it.
How long?
I'm not gonna do it, but I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. How
Unless you
how
want me to
many-
test it out.
You most assuredly can test it out. I want to make sure it did work.
Okay, yeah, I can see the thing. That's pretty funny. Just going between the two really quickly. All right. Okay.
Okay. What's your bright light that is created by your sword?
40/40. 40 bright, 40 dim.
Okay.
It's twice as good as 20/20 vision.
Great.
Ooh.
And then you have blind fighting 10-foot radius, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Hmm.
I did all this for your other for the token that I previously had for you, and then I accidentally broke it. So I had to go in and make a new token today, and I'm like, huh, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Okay, I got this. And I forgot to finish it with the light levels and night vision and your blind sight.
All right.
But cool, we are back to the game. Misfits, how good to see you. Stuart, yes. I'll get you a
Yes.
drink. I know you want alcohol.
You know, I'll just start with some water.
What in God's name happened down there?
I died.
Who died? Wait, who died?
Well, I got better. I guess that's not fair to say.
Don't make me Ray of Frost you.
I whispered. I'm gonna whisper to the bartender or who's ever talking.
Albion Frostweave, wizard extraordinaire. You say that like you go, like you look at him and he just immediately kicks up his own intro and strikes a pose on the bar because he's like 3 feet tall.
I'm trying to learn how to be a better person.
Seriously, what happened down there?
Lots of things.
I'm trying.
I'd love to tell you all about it.
I'm trying to
but-
impress someone.
That's the Stewart I know.
We're probably being scratched upon.
Ah! And he snaps his fingers, and his eyes glow an arcane purple, and he just looks around. Nothing right now. We're good. Talk.
Me? Or
Whoever! We're not being scried on. I'm literally looking with my wizard eyes.
Oh my gosh, Albion Frostweave, it was insane down there.
He's always looking with his wizard eyes.
Then he looks at you with these intense purple glows and goes, "The special wizard eyes."
Oh. The real special ones.
Someone stole my pipe, so they're not the really special ones, but still.
there was a bunch of stuff that happened. Me and Calypso took a bath, and we
Why
found
would
a
you tell
magical
him
sheep that
Why would you focus on that?
we found a magical sheep that needs to be turned back to a human.
Wait,
Oh, that's true. That part is that's true.
he just turns and goes, "Is that why there's a sheep in my establishment?"
Yes.
Yes.
I thought
is a
most
person.
of suddenly polymorphed. What the hell was that thing's name? Dominic?
Dominic is in the room. Is in this room.
I look away for 5 minutes, and you suddenly take a donkey in my building. We've talked about this.
He has a room, just like all of us.
Fine, whatever. Now,
He likes the bed.
I will not. I promised I would not judge you for your insanity because of where you come from. The horrors that happened to the Salmon tribe were terrifying, to say the least. But anyway, you have a magically turned sheep, and I see... Callum! Callum the Weasel, you son of a bitch!
What?
Callum goes, Albion, yes. I was promised safe haven here, and drinks on Kriv.
Yeah, this is all on my tab.
And Albion goes, well, all right then. I'm watching you, Weasel. Always watching. 3, cold breezes just waft between you. And, dishes are being held up. A knife and half a carrot. A glass of ale. And then they whisk away again.
Jacob is looking really angry for some reason.
Jacob. Keep going. Tell me the crazy. And his eyes are still flickering purple. We've still got time.
All right. I'd like to talk with you privately about personal crazy, but oh man. So apparently entering this place put us under some kind of contract, or we're now
Curse.
I'd use that word, yes. We're cursed to be in a interdimensional show. Yeah. And the Mad Mage runs it.
Wait, he's alive?
Us going through... Yes, I was in a room with him. It was terrifying. And then he popped around a corner and it was weirdly chill.
He's just suddenly reaching under the table and just pulling out books, and he's just magic pen appearing and is just writing down whatever you're saying. Go on.
Yep. I think that's the bulk of it. There's different levels to it. We've only been to 1, and then we had to turn back. but we brought that fellow along. Oh, and the sheep. Person. That person. Sorry. This person. God, not much else to... Oh! There was this automaton there with a wizard hat. It was very nice.
All
You
right,
helped him
all
out.
right.
You know, I may have a new ghost companion we can ask questions about, because he does know about the Mad Mage, and I believe the Mad Mage's school.
Oh, that's right.
Albion, we only have a week before we're transported back, so that's as long as we can have to talk.
Correction. According to our Discord conversation, it's 3 days.
Well, the Mad Mage had said he'll find us within a week, so...
I know, but according to the group dynamics in our chat,
I know.
before stream, it's 3 days, you guys. Oh, wait, you said 1 week and then you'll, what, teleport it back?
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Oh, you have...
Okay,
have
too
a
many
week
people.
to figure this out.
It's going to take me a little bit more than a week to be able to create something to possibly block that. A charm, some sort of charm of anti-teleportation might work. But I'll need several other mages, maybe an artificer or two. Oh, this will be fun. Bartender! And the ghost that is totally not Kirigiri from My Hero Academia.
Don't pay attention to it.
There may or may not be a few minor stolen art pieces for character tokens that are very minor characters, because I did not feel like using standard ones, because standard ones do not portray an NPC well enough, and I didn't feel like paying our artist to make NPC ones that are only going to be around for like maybe 2 episodes.
Yeah. Also, Jacob's hand twitches at the word bartender, like he's been something long trained within him has to be suppressed within a millisecond, and then he's back to just normal.
But your favorite ghost in the building, the bartender, Leaf, came with the building. Just kind of wafts through stuff and just goes, yes, Albion, I will write a letter to your mage friends and see if we can get some supplies and or help.
Stuart's just gonna give Albion like the rundown of the dungeon, and that not many people make it out, and that people die in there.
Oh, I knew that.
And that you have to pay a gold to go down and 2 to go up.
That's only... Well, you pay a gold to go down, or 2 gold to go down on the cart, on the weird wench cart, and 2 gold to go up on the weird wench cart, or 1 gold to go up if you're just holding onto the rope. Or if you walk down the walls. I tried to do spider climbing, he yelled at me and made me still pay a gold.
Oh, that's... alright.
Hey, if he doesn't get no tolls, then he doesn't eat no rolls.
He
You
owns
have to pay
one of the most
troll
expensive...
toll.
No!
The DM just... not
We're
cool.
not in the dungeon anymore. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
I
If
hope.
you guys know as players and characters, the Mad Mage hasn't done his intro yet.
That's unusually uncomfortable.
You're not
That's
in his
wonderfully
dungeon.
peaceful.
So he can only terrorize us when we're in the dungeon.
Do you say that out
Till
loud?
he drags our asses back.
Did you say
Yeah.
that out loud?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not true, Calypso. I can torture you anywhere I want. I'm just not filming up there because, fuck, you know the filming right? How hard it is to get filming rights in Waterdeep? God.
Calypso
Nobody else
kinda
heard
thinks,
that.
like,
Yep.
Calypso kind of like mutters underneath their breath, like, "I'm sorry. Did I ask you to talk to me? Fuck off.
I didn't say anything.
I wasn't talking to you."
The next time you blink and you do your HUD thing to check your points, there's just a middle finger emoji.
He gets me. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
All right. Callum will be fine. I'm just going to move Callum over to be sitting near the fire. He is going to be drinking his cups. And Albion's purple gaze just slowly flickers out, and he goes, I don't have enough spell slots for more of that. Or at least for that one. But you said magic person. Or person inside magic sheep. Right?
Yes.
Yep. That'd
Hop.
be this one right here.
Hop. He's walking across the bar. Hop. Yep. Down.
I want to clean that bar so bad.
It's okay. He licks his feet clean or something.
Leaf, would you please get that? Thank you, dearie. Yes, sir. I'll get right on that. Thank you. Ah.
It's not my job. It's not my job. It's not my job. It's okay. It's not my job. All right.
It's not
Sheep
your
person.
job. Whoop. Wrong button. Shift double click. Bitch, go to the right thing. Yeah, basically is what it was just telling me. When casting Dispel Magic, we spoke about this once before, last episode. When somebody tried to reverse the anti-gravity spell, or reverse gravity spell that was applying a stone thrown to a ceiling.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What is the rule of it?
What?
What
You're
is
gonna be more specific.
What is the rule I have to do for me? I have to make an ability check using my spell. So I just need to make an intelligence check versus the spell's DC. Right?
I think so.
Yes.
I remember.
No,
Like,
the DC of the check is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yes, but
So
I have
for
to do. I just have to
19.
do an ability check versus that, right?
Yes, an intelligence check.
Got it.
It's a good thing Albion is very smart.
Albion
He's the smartest
is very.
person I know.
Albion is very smart, and he is going to call forth his Wappentinger to get the help action. Or, no, actually, he's not. He's going to go, Jacob. We've been discussing this for ages on how to break enchantments in minor private tutelage. Calypso, we still have got to get to breaking enchantments, but we have been working on your more interesting bardic abilities with your necromantic friends. But Jacob, dispelling enchantments. I need your help. Will you lend me your power?
All right, but if you end up losing or gaining some inches, that's not on me.
All right.
Or Rappeteers. Oh, and then it's that one time with the tail. Oh, that was.
We don't talk about that time.
All right. So helping with this then.
Basically, he's just giving you a spiel to ask, will you give him the help action? So he can have advantage.
I'll help.
Fuck.
That sounded like a promise of something. Maybe not good.
He's got 2 more spell slots. It did not work. Try again. That one worked. The first time was just practice. Always just practice. But
Lend you some of my nervous energy.
before you appears a blue-skinned kobold. Oh, wow, that worked. You did tell. She looks at Jacob and she looks over at Stuart and goes, "You guys did tell me that you were gonna find a wizard that could bring me back. Whew."
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, being a sheep is rough.
Oh yeah.
Was it a
Just
bad
make
time?
All right.
Stuart, that's very insensitive right now.
Giving you a point for that one.
Are you actually making notes now?
Why not?
Got
I
it.
don't think he gets a point because we're not in the dungeon.
We'll see.
Oh.
Ah. Stuart, make a yeah, what is that?
Strength save.
Yeah, make a strength save.
Telekinetic shove. Oh.
A hand. Well, technically it's mage hand. Those that cast magic can see the quick movements of her fingers, and a mage hand should appear, but it's not there, and it just suddenly Stuart just gets pushed off the stool.
Calypso!
What?
Are you that much into the drink already there, Stuart?
That was rude of you.
Stuart has only had water.
Rude of me to do what?
You pushed me.
So he
Silent
says.
chuckle.
You think I can push you over? You think
Nah, that was me.
who?
Who?
The kobold.
Oh,
The kobold?
Our friend here that we've just held back into their current form.
Yes. Oh.
I forgive you, Calypso.
I've been listening as a sheep. I am an artificer, so, sir, I believe it was Albion Frostweave, and then he just goes, Albion Frostweave, wizard extraordinaire.
That's a yes.
You're one of those. Got it. They're about the same height, by the way. They're just like staring almost eye to eye.
Nice.
I'm an artificer, and I'm pretty sure if we work together, we might be able to finagle some things for anti-teleportation. Would have really helped my group, but it could be good. Seeing as how we were last season's guest stars.
Guest stars.
Huh?
hold
What?
up. You helped out last year with this nonsense?
Helped out, was cursed to being there. Semantics. I was
It's
in
true
your boat.
Semantics.
I was in your boat. I technically lost.
Well, at least you
Is
didn't
that
lose
why,
by dying.
Is that why life turned out badly for you?
You're not getting a second point.
Stop it.
Stuart,
Stop.
you don't
Yes.
get points outside of the dungeon. Stop.
Yeah,
And
no.
we will not reward this.
But they're like, well, all my friends are dead, so I got nothing better to do.
Would you like to join us?
No. Wholeheartedly,
Where's-
no. Never going back in that building. Unless I absolutely have to, because I realized I forgot something, which I probably did. But I could be up here. I can make you some maps. I could theoretically be working on some theoretical charms of anti-teleportation or other chicaneries.
I like the idea of a map.
Oh,
How
yeah.
far down did you get?
14th level.
Just throwing a hypothetical out there. You don't have to do anything with it right now, or just you could return to it later. Do you know how to make anything to stop voices from being in your head?
Oh, like a ring of mind shielding or something like that?
Yeah, something. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think I can make one, but it'll take me some time. And I need supplies. I kind of only have what I got left from coming out of there, so...
Personally, I like the voices. They entertain me.
So
Good,
basically,
you
you
can
were
have them.
fleeced.
Take a point, you son of a bitch.
How are they getting points if we're outside of the dungeon?
Fair question. This is me giving them points. This is Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Why would you reward this behavior?
She
Because
goes,
it's funny.
wait. That asshole. I don't have my
Which
bag of holding.
particular-
Motherfucker.
Which
Oh.
particular asshole are you referring to? There are many.
My party mate. A bearkin from Icewind Dale. Big white shaggy fur. Fanatic about some oral frost maiden bitch.
He probably took it because he could barely stand you.
It's the pauses. The pauses are what do it. Oh Lord.
How could I
Indeed, it is
server?
the pause.
I can't
That
server
was
mute
not-
her. She's an admin.
I'm giving that one to you, Ashley.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give a point to Kriv and Calypso in just disregard the last two jokes.
What have I become?
I'll take a point, but I don't know why I have a point.
For being respectful.
Yes, that totally was definitely Calypso's intention.
Tetra goes on to explain that a Bearkin warlock in her party, or was her? Oh no! Sorry. Her party wasn't. She didn't have a warlock. She did have a warlock, but it wasn't a Bearkin. They had it was a bunch of other races. I can't think of the character's name, but their fighter had their bag of holding, and she explains, yeah, our cleric probably still has the brazier that they used for their spellcasting, which also could summon or command fire elementals. The fighter, our Grung, had the belt of hill giant strength. And I think our our thief warlock person had our cloak of elvenkind. Damn it!
Are
They took all the
these
good
party
shit.
Members, are these party members the ones that have passed?
Yes. So it's free loot. I'm probably gonna go back in there and get that shit because I think I still owe money on that brazier of commanding fire elementals. Guys, never take out loans.
Noted.
You know, a
Tell
lot
you
of
what.
people who have passed on have told me that before.
Anyway, tell you what. If you make us you can mark off where you left it. We're, I think, going back in for reasons.
Yeah,
we can get it for you.
I'll work on some maps. They're still pretty
We're going
fresh in
back
my
there
mind.
because we have to.
Yeah, no, I remember. He really does teleport you after a week. Well, we got 2 weeks of downtime between teleports, so maybe he's bullshitting you. Maybe he reduced the time due to the shenanigans we would get into.
Can't be much worse than what I've gotten into before.
Can you recall any of them, Stuart?
Ooh.
Hey, Craig,
Ooh.
would you like to be doing anything while this chicanery is going on?
I mean, I did almost set you on fire, Jacob, so...
I would like
Almost.
to purchase 2 bottles of wine and offer Kellum to join me in my room.
Hey, sure. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll... Just know this, I'm not into any funny business.
Well, that's completely fine. It's just things are pretty loud down here.
They are. Yeah, sure. I'll drink in your room with you. That sounds fun.
I'll stay down here
just
next
moved.
to my buddy Calypso.
I moved Kellum.
Did Stuart just call Calypso my Calypso?
I said buddy.
My buddy
My
Calypso.
buddy
Is that
Oh, okay. Somehow I missed that.
What was that, Kriv?
Is that kind of like my Sharona?
I was thinking the exact same thing. Kriv, is this your room?
Yes.
Okay. Albion just puts the wine on your tab. Leaf, the bartender, just pulls 2 bottles of good quality, not top shelf, but not low shelf, out from under the bar and just hands them off to you. And you lead him upstairs and to your room.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just like ask him a bit about his fellowship, like who's all in it and whatnot, you know.
Oh yeah. There it is. Why? What the hell? Why is that info not on there?
So Stuart is gonna go stand next to Albion and start telling him all about the dungeon.
The fine fellows of Daggerford. Cool. I will get back to that in just a moment. We are going to do Kriv's scene. Rex the Hammer, human, champion, big fighter dude, kind of like you, but way less. Just kind of hand waves around you. Magic. He's the founder. He leads us. He's got a very particular set of skills he looks for and intentionally screens out those he considers foolish, with air quotes. Total fucking nasty. He's depraved. He is an insane man who does.
Yes, you'd be to travel with the likes of your cleric.
Midna, she's a priestess. She follows her dark matron, but she cannot back down from a challenge. It took her a very long time to tell me who her patron, and I'm gonna assume that you are the Kriv she talked about, and you are a follower of her dark matron as well. It took a very long time for me to actually be told who that was, but regardless, I don't judge. I have a name called the Weasel. He is now thoroughly through. Like he was already like 4 or 5 drinks in. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay. He had probably 3 or 4 glasses, like pints, downstairs, and now he's drinking that wine straight out of the bottle. Since you showed 2, he took one and popped that cork and went like, yeah, cool. And he's a good third of the way into it.
I'm probably like halfway through my second glass.
Of wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not getting wasted like he is.
He is enjoying his time out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midna, not a person to... You don't fuck with her. She cannot say no to a challenge. But she butted heads with Halith, our other cleric of Joaquin, obsessed with fair shares. He complained all the time when people slighted him, which we did. He was a decent guy, but he really why he was with our party of debauchery, I don't know. I'm surprised he joined us, to be honest, but he did make a damn good accountant. And pretty sure he knew how to cook the books so that the government didn't have to take anything, or we didn't have to pay the government as much as we needed to pay the government, but he probably tithed that to Joaquin, now that I think about it. But the party's documents were always immaculate.
I would hope so.
Then there was Kappa Stormforge, the thief. He couldn't find shit. He could pickpocket you, and he could pick a lock, but he couldn't find a secret door. He couldn't find traps. He relied on that dwarven hardiness to just take a trap to the face. I watched him get impaled, almost beheaded by an axe. He breathed in more poison clouds than I care to ever examine myself. I intentionally look and dismantle. He walked forward. Dwarves, man. Dwarves are resistant.
Yeah. I mean, if you can take it,
Yeah.
I would rather find them myself, you know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't need to take unnecessary damage, but not everybody shares our thoughts on them.
Oh, by the way, this guy does have exhaustion.
All right.
He has 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, dang.
Well, he was
All right.
without food and water for quite a few days.
I
And
will, tell.
now he's poisoned.
Damn. I will tell him. Feel free to rest up here. I gotta go take care of some business. You must be exhausted. My bed is very comfortable. I'll
Ah,
leave the rest of the bottle for you to finish off if you'd like.
second you say that, he downs his bottle and just takes your one and goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna sit up a little. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna sit in front of that fire and enjoy. Then I think I'll take you up on that offer. Thank you. I truly, truly thank you for your hospitality and generosity. And I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Oh, I know how I'll repay you." And he hands you a book. And then hands you a couple coins. And by couple, I mean 2, but it's 2 platinum.
Oh, this wasn't necessary, but thank you. Is this any particular significance, or is this just some like extra spending cash?
It's for the for getting me out of there, saving me, putting me up in a nice room. I might need to use the room for a few days because I'm from Daggerford and I'll be honest, I am really, really tired, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make that trek anytime soon, so I'm probably going to need to use this room for a few days. Also, wow, was something in that wine? That wine was good.
It's like a bit higher than mid shelf. I'll tell I'll tell Leaf to keep you supplied and have it all put on my tab.
So, did your party know about your dark matron?
No. Actually, how much does your fellowship know about? Need to
Oh,
know like who I need to be careful around because we'll probably run into him at some point down there. I'd assume.
we all knew, except Haleth. Haleth was a newer hire. And well, let's be honest, Midna did not like Haleth. They butted heads because Dark Matron versus his neutral god of coin. They butted heads. She never told him. I think she gave him some spiel about Lathander, to which he immediately, I think, clocked as a lie. But he still worked with us. But
so he's
no,
pretty
Rex and Copper both knew Midna's boss lady.
Right. Well, thank you. I'm gonna get back downstairs. You rest up easy.
Oh, thank you. I truly appreciate. And he just keeps drinking. All right.
All right.
Back to the party.
Tell him yeah, I'm downstairs. Looks like Kellum's gonna be staying in my room for a couple days. He's pretty exhausted from being locked in that cupboard.
Good on
Poor
him.
fellow.
Good on him. He
I've
needs
been
to
locked
be
in a cupboard
exhausted.
before.
What was that, Jacob?
Mm, I don't know if I want to admit that twice.
I didn't hear you.
I've been locked in a cupboard before.
Okay, that was more of Christopher asking. Huh. And Albion just turns and goes, "Haven't we all?" And Tetra turns and goes, "Yeah. You're pretty scrawny. You've probably been locked in a cupboard before." The two small-sized races that are standing next to each other are acknowledging that bullying happens.
Well, to be fair, I was a broom, but yeah.
A broom.
Still really skinny. Never really got that weight back.
Well, I'm glad you cleaned up your act.
You're not allowed to talk to me to the end of the day.
So what are you guys doing?
Calypso's gonna drag Stuart upstairs to help him with something. Not that they really need help with it, but I think Jacob needs a little bit of a break.
Calypso, before you go, could I ask you for a favor?
Yes.
It's nothing big. It's just that while I was upstairs, I noticed that my chest had a bit of like a scuff. I wanted to take it in and get it repaired. Could I borrow your bag of holding at some point so I can carry it around more easily? Woodsmith,
Sure.
woodkeeper. Sweet, thanks. I don't need it now, but I'll probably come up to your room at some point to borrow it.
Okay.
Before Stuart gets dragged up, he's gonna go tap Jacob, give Jacob a little tap on the shoulder.
What? That wasn't an introduction to talk to me. I set down a rule. This is a boundary. I'd like you to respect it. All right, bye.
Have a good trip.
Tetra. Albion goes, Tetra. How about I show you my lab? And then you can make yourself at home here at the manor. While I handle some guild mastery bullshit so that you don't have to be in this scene. Deal! Sounds like a great idea. I don't want to be in this scene anymore.
Oh my god. Life's a stage, huh?
No, Jacob. Life is not a stage.
There sure is nothing for me to acknowledge right now.
So, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Calypso said
I'm
they wanted to
taking-
take Jacob upstairs for an errand or issue.
There's
Stuart.
Yeah. Did I say Jacob? I thought I said Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart.
I meant Stuart, but I was looking at Jacob's picture.
That's fair.
All right, move your characters wherever you're going, because I believe I have to check in with Mercer, see what Mercer's doing. Mercer, what are you doing, Mercer?
Mercer's gonna go work on some maps
Okay.
in his room. Yeah, touch them up, the ones that he was doing for the dungeon.
Okay. I thought that room was appropriate because it looks like it has a map spread on it.
It
Oh,
does.
cool.
Kriv, you just gonna chill out in that room? Chill with Jacob?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and take a peek at this book that I got.
All right. Jacob, now, you wanted to discuss something with me in private. Is this private enough, or do I need to take you to my room so we may discuss?
No, does your room have a bathroom
Yes?
connected to it? I
Yes.
think your room would be wonderful
Okay.
as a first step to
yeah,
one more secure.
take the trapdoor into the basement. Go to the wine rack in the back corner.
Wink.
Wonk. Trapdoor is behind the bar.
Where's there a respectable way to get over there without going up?
It's going behind the bar.
Oh, here we are. There's a nice space. Just for one moment, tip over and quietly inspect how they're cleaning in class. As at one
immaculately.
One cleaning craftsman to another.
It's like they're absorbing the dirt into them and just expelling it into another dimension.
Nod of approval.
Good
right.
to see you too, Jacob.
Misty Leaf.
There you go. I put you on the stairs in the basement. Albion comes up to Kriv, though. Ah, Master Kriv. How are we today?
Doing just fine. How about yourself?
Oh, splendidly. Just, running the business. Sad to see that you brought Kellum with you, but if he's on your tab, he's on your tab.
Yeah, he's had a rough couple days, it seems like. He needs a rest.
He deserves it. He tried to cheat us.
Did he?
Yeah, he took a job. Him and his fine fellows at Daggerford took a job from us when we put out the open hiring of adventuring parties to get them guild memberships, because I convinced the open lords. Well, I convinced Laurel Silverhand, the open lord, and Vajra Blackstaff, head mage of Waterdeep, and then technically I persuaded the masked lords of Waterdeep that since they have all these other lovely guilds that you have to be members of to do just about anything, that there should be an adventuring guild. Because, come on, the only adventuring kind of mainstream adventuring party here in Waterdeep is the Grey Force, which is ran by Vajra, and they only take on these high-end tasks. Well, they're missing out on an incredible amount of taxation. If adventuring parties had to guild and had to unionize and then had to pay taxes, it would make the city so much more money.
Makes sense.
Yes.
It's all the job location for easier work to get picked up, and then the city gets a bit of money for the trouble.
Oh, yes. It was a glorious deal we were working on, but these Daggerfords decided, oh no, we don't recognize your gilding. After they took a job and I took our cut for the manor so that we could pay the taxes on it. So technically the adventurers don't have to pay the tax, because let's be honest, no adventurer is going to calculate how much money they made in a standard quarter so that they can calculate how much tax percentage they're going to have to pay, because let's be honest, adventurers they come and go pretty quick. They don't last all that long. You all have lasted a tremendously long time in the careers of adventurers, which is astounding. Also, you're reading a spell book.
I see. That's what it is.
He just looks at you and goes, "Yeah, that's an interesting spell book."
Is it?
Yeah, it's looks like it's got some interesting stuff in there. His eyes flash, and he goes, I could take it off your hands."
All right. How does free drinks for the party and Cullen for the next week sound?
Honestly, way cheaper than I was going to offer, so deal.
Well, I mean, you've been good to us, so.
That's why I like you. You're the most sensible.
To be honest, if you pressed me on it, you probably could have gotten it for free.
Why would I?
Oh, no.
Why is this not loading? There it
You
is.
never know what to expect with some people.
I was trying to find the God, my brain just stopped working. The actual note in the chapter to say what it is. And it is Is Blight a 3rd level spell?
4th.
That's a 4th level spell?
Yep.
So it's a spell book with 4th level spell slot or spell listed in it. So so it's worth about 100 platinum pieces to Obaya.
Oh, damn.
And he just goes, "Well, for you." And he just pulls out a little sack of coin and just sets it on the table and says, I'll just take that book off your hands. And free drinks and room, you know, the usual.
All right.
Have a good night, Kriv.
You too, Albion.
If you need Leaf or any of the other servants, just tell Leaf and Leaf will send someone.
I do have one request.
Oh, yes, before I wander off.
Yeah, is there a way you could, like, get, like, a silence spell or something in my room? I don't want to have him wake up when he's rested, and it's, been pretty hard on me to other people. Like, there was a rest while we were down there happening, and I didn't get to take part, so I'm pretty tired, and I don't want to have to wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably whip something up. I might have a scroll of it in my room. If I find one, I'll send one of the servants up with it to you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, more than welcome, more than welcome. You just gave me a hell of a deal. And he's just looking at this book and he's like, "Yay, I've got things to work on."
Well, as I always say, one good turn gives another.
Oh, most assuredly. Have a good evening. And he just
You as well.
will do. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Leaf. Have a good evening.
You as well, sir.
Jacob. How
Ah,
are you? Are you all right?
I've been better. Where's your bathroom?
Oh, I told you. You had to go into the go to the wine rack in the northern
all right.
corner.
Wine rack. In this corner.
And it's an immaculate wine rack. There are a few wine bottles missing, obviously. And it's all organized and it's all completely dusted. There's no dirt, no dust anywhere. Give me a perception or investigation check.
Yeah.
Everything looks in order, and he goes, now.
Wow, it's so orderly.
What? You don't see the thing out of place? You're slipping, boy. You're slipping. And he reaches to the bottom rack. And
It's been a day.
he pulls on a bottle that is labeled Elven Moonshine.
It returns.
It does. He pulls on it, and that is a top shelf drink, but it is on the bottom shelf, which would cause anyone to think that that's wrong, that knows good wines. And the shelf disappears for a brief second, and a door of glowing purple arcane light appears. Go on through.
So the bathroom's this way.
My room is this way.
Connected to a bathroom.
Boop. Boop. You exit. As you step through, the door vanishes, and you are in an immaculately lit cavern. It is a very large stone room, but it looks like a natural cave. It's lit with bioluminescent mushrooms and mosses that growing on the walls. There are several objects just floating around, cleaning themselves, as if the unseen servants that help in the bar are also in here. There is a huge writing desk with scroll work and magic like inks and papers spread out across it. A very large 12-foot tall bookshelf with spell scroll slots and spell books just in it. There's an alchemical set up in the corner. There's this beautiful bed, and then there's a bathtub and a privy right there. Obviously, he does not bring anyone into this room ever, so there's no like cordoning it off from his room. Why did you need to use my bathroom? Jacob, snap.
Oh. Good. I'm here. Oh my gosh. Right. Well, thanks to some privacy clauses in whatever contract we have all been found ourselves under, For extra assurance, the scrying does not happen within bathrooms.
Oh, it also most assuredly will not happen in my private demiplane. No one can get through this. You can't really scry across demiplanes.
I'm sorry.
What was that? What, Jacob?
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, I
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is something happening? Okay, cool.
There was a bit of lag on my end, I think.
Weird.
And he goes, yes, no, you're fine. It happens. But no, this is my demiplane. Scrying and strange divination magics have already been warded for this room. This is an exact replica of my personal professor room, apartment, as it were, from my days of being a tenured professor in the Underdark. All those years ago. And he just looks wistfully at everything.
You
Jacob, you still there?
came from the Underdark?
Well, yes. I'm from the Underdark. I'm a Snurfeblin. A deep gnome. Technically,
I suppose that makes sense. I never really thought that.
Calypso was one of my students back when I was a professor. That's why we both came here. Had to get away.
I can appreciate escaping a situation. Oh, that's right! Oh no! Oh no! Albion!
What's up?
They know.
Know what?
They know. They saw me. I'm not sure they know where the Underdark is, but they've contacted me while I was in the Underdark, in that place.
While you were in the dungeon.
Yes, the dungeon. Both of them.
Wait.
They both watched this Mad Mage show that's put on.
Well, one, that's not good.
No.
That is really not good.
I honestly don't want to go down there ever again.
Blingdenstone.
But
Blingdenstone. I had to relook it up. He taught in this Nerfeblin city of Blingdenstone. That tidbit is for Calypso.
Blingenstone?
Bling, as in I got that bling. Den, as in it's in my den. And stone, it's made of stone. Gnomes are weird.
Down.
that sounds awesome.
I put it in Roll20. They both did. Do I need to? The Emerald Enclave are really going to be mad at me now. Do we need to get you out of the city?
Oh. No, maybe maybe I don't. All right. If what happened out there is correct, and they don't wait, I don't know if Jacob heard that. Crap, Jacob wouldn't have heard that.
What?
Whether he's being scryed on outside of the dungeon or not. That was on Calypso's head.
Yeah, that was only Calypso.
Okay.
Well, you're not being scryed on in here. We'll make something.
They must not know. Yes.
Well,
they must not know where the dungeon actually is on this plane. Otherwise, I'd feel things would have been after me by now, right?
Has to be. Have you been having your issues with your magic?
Actually, I haven't really had a flare up yet.
Well, that's good. Keep that up. Be careful.
All right.
Now, Will, how about you and I? And it's just like, hold on. He just walks over to the spell scroll bookshelf, and he goes, silence, that should do. Yep. He like quick whistles, and one of the beakers that was being floated just gets gently rested down, and like a poof of air goes past you, and the scroll gets taken up in its hands and is just floating, and he goes, deliver that to Kriv upstairs, and then come back and get back to work, please. Scroll just disappears out the door. That technically doesn't exist, but exists.
Jacob does a quick nod of acknowledgement and respect, even though it's just an unseen servant.
Technically, they're ghosts.
They have eyes.
Well, for the purpose of this, these are living unseen servants, which are basically, in downtime of the 1 year, Calypso helped ghosts pass on to the other side, and those that couldn't pass on or just didn't want to, but weren't like powerful enough to become harmful spirits, kind of. This also applies to those that were faithless, souls that just didn't believe in any particular god strong enough to be designated to go to their afterlife. And instead of being just stuck in limbo for years and for, well, the rest of eternity, Calypso and Albion helped to give them a semi-physical form here on the material plane so that they could still do stuff. And technically, each ghost, 1 day a year, has the ability to coalesce their physical form, more or less, to spend time with real family.
Aw, that's nice. But yeah, Jacob does like a acknowledgement of service, having been a servant.
Got it. Okay, Jacob. What resources do we have? Well, I just gave him a fair bit of coin, but I feel bad asking for it. And he just sits down at the scroll table, and he just starts writing. He's like, "Okay, we're gonna get you out of town, really quickly. Is all your stuff packed from your room?"
I don't really own it. It's actually just right here, and he just holds up his bag of holding.
Good. That makes travel so much easier. We don't have to pack your room. And it's just him frantically writing, and he's like, already wrote 2 letters in the meantime, because he's like looking up and talking to you, and his hand is just frantically writing. And he's like, okay, that letter goes to the Emerald Enclave to inform them of the change in scenery. This one's going to go to that person for procuring a ride. How about Kalimshan this time of year? That's pretty down south. That's far, far away from here. I'm thinking it's kind of deserty. It's beautiful this time of year. Might be a little hot, but you could probably... I have a colleague that... One of my previous adventuring party that didn't die. He went home back to Kalimshan and could probably get a job in his palace. Do you mind being a servant again for a little bit to hide in plain sight? He's a very, very kind man.
Well, my thoughts and concerns lie here.
Yes?
Will she be able to find me? If I leave here.
Which she?
My she.
Oh. And he, Pyera? Was that her name?
Hold on, I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to pronounce it. The Eldarian, right?
Yeah, Eldarian.
I haven't seen her since... I never saw her, but the Emerald Enclave told me about her. The Emerald Enclave knows where you are because they gave you to me. The Emerald Enclave is about to get a letter discussing your change in scenery. So if she asks them where to find you, they will be able to send her to your new location due to my letter. Good? Will that work? It's gonna be a long trip, but I'm pretty sure we can get you there. Post haste. I'm so sorry, Jacob. I didn't think... How in the 9 hells was I supposed to know that the Mad Mage was still alive and evidently has an interdimensional television show?
I don't know, it sounds a little contrived and far-fetched, but here we are. Reality's weird.
Reality is weird.
I'm not sure. Albion, even if I am removed from here, I'm just gonna be teleported back within a week.
Well, maybe Tetra and I can fix that, but maybe it's all a bluff. I have my orders from the Enclave. They told me if this situation were to happen, I had to get you out of here, and I had to send you far away. And I'm just doing what they told me. So, like, more servants just, like... Kriv, a servant, a scroll gets placed on the table in front of you by an invisible person.
I will say thank you and put the scroll away.
And by that time, the servant comes back, and it's just Albion goes, never mind. You points at another one. letters, and just starts handing letters out. And be like, take this, and like coin pouches. Go. Go. Ride like the wind, you fools.
Wait, dog. Settle down, wind. Wait. I think. Can we talk about this a little more?
What?
Well, what if since they can't scry my location thanks to this, and he like holds on
Gestures
to
to
that
the room.
necklace of his. What?
Wait, what necklace?
Doesn't he have? Isn't there something else that's keeping them from like knowing his location?
No, wait. Shouldn't be.
He at least has the necklace, right? Not the ring.
Oh, proof against detection. Yeah, you can't be.
Yeah.
Your location cannot be discerned by magical means.
Right.
But they can still
so
contact
there's at least
you.
that. Yeah. Still head voice things. So where exactly I'm at is still mystery. What if, while you two work on whatever you have to keep from blocking teleportation, I buy you more time doing his little show, and at least they'll be complacent and entertained and whatnot.
All right. His demeanor calms. And he goes, I'm sorry, Jacob. They warned me that this could happen, and I've been dreading it since you came into my custody. Fine. Stay in here. And he walks over to a wall, and you just see, like, glyph work appear in moss. And he just traces it with his fingertip, and it glows brighter, and the whole cave glows for a brief moment. And he goes, I've activated another ward. Interdimensional communication will not happen in this room. However, it will still happen when you leave. Point to Mateusz.
Hey, that was a group effort.
Was that a group effort for the Wizard Protection Service?
Oh wait, no, I might have put on another W. Yeah. I don't think Mateusz knows he's muted. Or maybe that's on purpose because respecting our play space.
Both.
Oh, okay. But, alright, just stay here, please. I have to at least send the letter to the, Enclave to inform them of this development. And I'm going to send a letter to my friend in Calamshine, to see if it would be acceptable to, acquire you as, say, a head butler or something. Last I checked, he was in need of one. But, don't worry. He also works with the Enclave. Last I checked, several people that needed to vanished through his care. You're not our first rodeo. You're just our first rodeo with extra baggage. Seriously. I don't understand how you did it, but you did it. Good job. Fair warning, don't cast magic in here. And he steps out the door.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
I just tried... Guys. I just tried to grab my Albion token off the screen on the OBS screen. I just went, why can't I pick up Albion? Oh, because I'm looking at the map in OBS and not in Roll20 on the other screen.
Yeah, that happens.
Whoops.
For the time being, Jacob, you are now somewhere out in the ether. You are in a demi-plane that Albion controls and is currently protected from communication across. You can't be scryed upon in his plane, and they can't detect your specifics.
Woo! Small box safety.
Oh, wait, you have the amulet of proof against detection. Technically, you shouldn't be targeted by any scrying sensors.
Oh, man.
Too bad
Including the ones in there?
Yeah, including those, but too bad the Mad Mage is way more powerful than an uncommon magic item.
Dang.
But you are currently safe. Jacob, not Jacob, Stuart, Calypso, Stuart, Calypso, Stuart, Calypso. What are you guys doing?
Confusing us. We are going to be summoning a familiar. Technically, Calypso doesn't need Stuart's help, but figured getting them out of the main room and away from Jacob for a bit couldn't hurt.
We're buddies.
Understood. So on the 4th floor, you are doing the, what is it, hour? Or no,
Yeah.
It's 11 minutes to cast it, because I believe it's 1 minute to cast it normally. And then it's 10 minutes plus 1 minute to cast it ritually.
Does it take an hour for the familiar to get there?
No. This has probably all been relatively happening at the same time. As you broke away from the group, Albion went and spoke with Kriv for a moment and sent Jacob into the basement. Then he went down and started talking to Jacob and getting stuff aligned. And in that time, you were probably doing ritual casting. And you could probably hear a very hyperactive kobold in the room a little bit below you, just frantically, like, examining everything in a laboratory.
I mean, it's just slightly slightly louder than Albion normally is.
Fair. But no, in that time period, yeah, you can most assuredly ritually... Well, technically, you can't ritually cast from the flute. You just have to play it the whole time. So, yeah, no. Go ahead and summon your familiar.
All right.
For the first time ever.
About to say what song I'm playing.
Sure. What song are you playing?
I'm playing a rendition of what's that song from Titanic that they always play horribly on the flute or the recorder?
My heart will go on.
I'm just kidding. No, they're playing like some weird thing from like that they heard a few times when they were growing up, like some lullaby thing that one of their family members had played at some point.
Okay. You are playing on a pan flute made of bones, a drow bedtime nursery, which is approximately something about how if you don't do what Lolth says, her and the Driders will get you.
Spider Mommy's gonna murder us in her sleep.
And with that, Snicker Wizard appears.
I'm so excited. That was me, the player, saying that. Calypso was not saying that. But
While
Calypso
this is going
is...
on, and we're waiting. Not Jacob. I'm Stuart.
Oh no, you're doing it too.
Stuart's gonna turn to Calypso. I don't understand why Jacob was in such a huff about it. They were just short little puns about it.
Is this after the familiar has been summoned that you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna be like, Calypso can't really respond to that while they're playing the flute or the panpipes. Calypso kind of turns to Stuart and is like, sometimes things that don't bother you bother others more than you'd expect.
Jacob just really needs to, loosen up. I feel like he's so uptight about things.
But you are not going to be the one who loosens him up. It is something that he has to choose. That they have to choose to do themselves.
But I think there's something wrong with Jacob.
Maybe. And if he chooses to, he may tell us about it. If not, it is not within our... we are not entitled to find out if we are friends with him.
Not like something physically, but something else is going on with him.
The only thing that we can do is wait for him to tell us himself. And keep an eye out. We cannot force him to tell us what is going on. But also, look at this adorable familiar over here.
You should
What's
be able to
its name?
control it.
Ah, sweet.
Can Snicker
Call...
Can Snicker speak to others? I don't remember.
I think we were looking at the thing and it said no, but I was kind of hoping that he would anyways. So
I think he can understand it, but he can't speak.
Cool.
Because
Now,
I kind of wanted him to talk to people, because I really want to hear him speak.
now, do I just ignore that? Party vote! Do I ignore that?
You ignore that he doesn't speak and speak anyways? Yes.
Chat can vote as well.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
I want Snickers to speak.
Yes.
I got 2 for Snickers can talk. I got 3 for the cat can swear.
Yes.
Kriv?
I already communicate telepathically with his owners, so why not just have him speak?
That's 4. Merster?
Oh, we got a 5 from chat.
Yeah, I'm fine with the cat talking.
Cool. And we got at least one person
I mean,
in
you're the
chat.
one that's going to be talking with the cat, so.
I mean, at least the cat talking to, yeah, what Chris said. The cat talking to Calypso telepathically would probably be a thing.
It is a thing already as a familiar. So allowing the cat to just speak is great. Thank you. Now I can actually do this voice to everybody, and I don't have to do another voice in somebody's head.
Yes.
Yes. It has taken you too long to summon me.
Were you waiting?
Yes. I needed to stretch my wings.
I'm not laughing in character, I swear.
It's just this beautiful cat just like does the cat stretch, flaps its wings out of its back really, really aggressively, and just kind of like floats up into the air and just like, Calypso, we've talked about this. I know you don't have to use the incense to summon me because you're not a wizard. Yeah, I get it. You don't do the ritual part. You play music, I appear. Yay. Least you can do is put out kippers. I need a snack after you summon. Please. Or you don't get wizard kisses.
I'm looking through my inventory real quick. Also,
it's the equivalency of a ration.
Oh, okay. I don't actually have any rations, and I do need to get some rations.
Okay.
But we're in the guild,
yes.
The Adventurers Guild, so we can go downstairs and go get some.
Yes,
I have a Dungeoneer's pack. Does that have rations?
It should say it in the Dungeoneer's pack. It'll say X amount. It'll say rations and then a number.
Well, regardless if you have it in your pack or not, we can just go down to the bar and get some.
I'll give him a ration.
And technically, you have 5 days of rations, Calypso, in your entertainer's pack.
Okay, I will write that down then.
Yeah,
you technically
click on the little eye that appears next to your entertainer's pack. When you highlight over it, it'll pop down, and you'll see a little scroll bar that allows you to scroll at what items are actually in that pack. Same thing for any. If you ever want to look at a specific item and see if there's any text block applied to it, click on the little eye and a drop down will appear, and it'll show like a scroll bar that allows you to look into stuff.
Okay, well, I guess if Calypso has rations, then Calypso would give him rations.
Good kippers. All right. You have earned the Snicker biscuits and wizard kisses.
Do I get wizard kisses?
Just lands on your head and just starts aggressively kneading your scalp. No, but you do get biscuits.
So, Calypso. Since we're going to be out of the dungeon for a couple of days, I thought I could teach you some self-defense tactics in exchange that you teach me how to people. How to be a better friend.
You do realize that most of my contacts with people are with those who have passed on, right?
Yeah, but you're the only one who is probably willing. I mean, Jacob hates me. Crib's annoyed with me. Merster. I don't know if Merster would.
I feel like you two could definitely be friends. You and Merster.
I feel like we would have a good symbiotic relationship,
Symbiotic?
I could reach all the tall things for him, and he could...
Never mind. I think it's better that you have come to me first rather than attempted this on your own. Sorry.
You know, Marster is a little
No.
Yes, I am little. Thank.
Rule number 1: you don't go around saying that.
he's a nice guy and all, but he's little, and I feel like when I talk to him, I have to sit down on the ground because I like to look people in the eyes when I talk to him.
It is nice that you consider it, but those kinds of things should not be said out loud because they are usually things that bother people.
So don't talk about Merster's height.
Yes.
Also,
It's pretty...
I don't really know much about Merster, or really much about anyone. I mean, trying to be better, but you know.
Well, I mean, we do have limited knowledge about each other. We have gone on missions before with each other, but I don't think everybody's revealing every secret that they have, which is fine. We all have secrets.
Can I tell you one of mine?
If you stop laughing. Sorry. If you choose to.
One time when we were in the dungeon, I heard voices in my head. And Jacob said I shouldn't listen to them, but I did anyways.
Well, I mean, the dungeon is called the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. He is, in fact, mad. Not everything that he says is necessarily the truth.
But I don't think it was him. I think it was someone else.
I mean, don't you think that a dungeon of a mad mage would have other mad things in it?
Oh, so you mean like Jacob is perfect for this dungeon because he's always mad at me.
No. No, that's not what I was getting at. But it probably isn't wise to listen to voices that pop into your head. Or at least take what they say with a grain of salt.
A grain of assault, so I should assault them?
Hey, Merster, what you up to?
No.
Like I said, I'm just going over maps that I made in the dungeon, kind of touching them up with the better tools and stuff I have here at the manor.
All right.
Make them a little bit more detailed.
All right.
So where would you like your self-defense lessons start, Calypso?
Sorry, I didn't hear everything you said, and I think we're jumping to Kriv, aren't we?
Yeah, we are moving on from your scene because we have 3 days of downtime, according to
I wasn't
our
done though asking, but okay.
Okay, finish your scene.
Okay, thank you.
I have a show to run.
When would you like to begin these lessons, Calypso?
I believe I have a few other things to do in our time above ground, but I'm sure that there will be plenty of time to do self-defense.
Okay. When you want to, just find me at the monastery. I'm gonna go there and catch up with my fellow monks.
For clarification, there is no monastery in Waterdeep that is a follower of Saint Dionysus.
Well, I'm still going.
There is at least.
She means she's going to the bar.
No. There are a couple temples that you could go to that have monks that you could go and make friends with, I guess.
I believe in you, Stuart.
So we'll see how that goes. We'll have some general checks because tomorrow we'll be running some we'll be running like the skill checks and stuff for things you need to do.
Alright. After that gets done, I'm gonna go back to my room.
Okay, so you go down the stairs and go take a bath, I'm guessing, because you just immediately teleported to the bathtub.
Yep, with the rubber ducky.
Stuart, Calypso thanks you for your assistance in summoning Snickers Wizard. Wizard Snickers.
Stuart gives a bow before leaving.
And when you bow, Snickers is totally not paying attention to you and is just kneading your head, just like flops onto the floor and be like, I see that. That was not kind. No more biscuits for your skull. And he gives you this weird, like, evil eye look, like, nah. And then just kind of, like, drapes itself around, like, flies underneath the hat and kind of, like, curls up around Calypso's shoulders and just kind of, like, rough tongue licks the side of Calypso's face and goes, wizard kisses.
I love this character.
All right. Merster, you're doing maps.
Maps.
Kriv, what are you doing? It's been
I'm
2
walking up to Calypso's room.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Hey there, Calypso. About that bag of holding.
Oh, yes. Calypso hands him the bag of holding, is just like, just return it when you're done.
All right, thanks. You doing all right? Bit of crazy days. Just wanted to touch base.
Yes, I have fared much better than some of those who I've helped pass on, so I would consider it pretty good. Not awful.
All right. Well, if you ever need to vent or anything, you can always let me know.
I appreciate it.
All right. And then I will go back to my room. The scroll, is it the spell scroll of silence? Oh, that's not my room. That's my room.
It is the spell scroll of silence.
All right, I will first read up on the wording of silence real quick. Sorry.
Okay. And does silence appear on your spell list as a paladin?
Double check that.
Oh, somebody hit their microphone and just made a dull thud in the back of my head.
I am so sorry for that. I was reaching for a mouse, which was right next to it, and I just
punted it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I hit it with my hand. Sometimes I just fling my limbs and don't mean to, and it just happened right now.
And I accept chin scratches.
Yes.
Oh, he goes by Snickers. Then you can just roll the Arcana check. Cause what? It's like a 2nd level spell.
I believe so.
Then just roll the Arcana check at what, disadvantage? Since it's not actually a spell you would normally know or be able to learn.
Actually, I think if it's not on my spell list, I can't use it at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you can use it, but you have to do the spell check at disadvantage.
Okay. Arcana, you said?
Yes. And it's got to be, what is it, 10 plus the spell's level, so 12?
Yeah, I fail.
I don't want it to fail.
Neither did I, but that's how the dice work.
Well, it failed.
Yep.
As it disintegrates, you see that the spell the spell scroll acknowledges that you failed and just goes, "We're sorry that we could not complete the action that you required. If you would like to leave a review on Spell Scroll of Silence, please click now."
I click nothing.
And then it just shattered. It is destroyed into ash and blown away on an invisible wind.
Oh, shame. I will enter my room.
Okay.
How's my little buddy doing?
He is 3 levels of exhaustion, poisoned, and asleep. The bottle is empty. Both of them.
Cool. Wow. What a drinker, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take off my armor because, I'm not, out and about, so I don't really need it.
Okay.
So I'm just in my nice clothes.
Okay.
My common clothes are not even nice, they're just common. I will go over to the chest. Go ahead and put that in the bag of holding.
The chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that's what I wanted it for.
Yeah.
I'll walk over to Kellum.
Okay.
Bonus action for Hotman and stab him.
Yes! Thank you. Flameo Hotman. Flameo Hotman. Roll your attack. If it hits, it's an auto crit.
Disadvantage because he is unconscious.
And prone.
And I'll pump a Divine Smite into it as well. So it didn't roll the crit damage. I'm going to have to re-roll that. So that's...
What level did you pump into it?
Just the first level. That's all I have left.
Okay.
So with that's 48 with an additional 46.
Oh, Lord.
So 38 plus 8 for 46 damage.
Oh, he held it. He's not instant dead, but he is immediately at 0, failed death saves. Wait, actually no. What is the rule on max on
If you're brought to your negative and max hit points in one attack, I believe.
You're instantly dead. However, he's got 27 health points, so that puts him at 54 hit points. So you need to do 54 hit points to just immediately kill him in one shot. But he is now completely unconscious. Death saves. And I believe you have a second attack. So you could just twist the blade and make him fail 2 death saves. And you do.
16. And...
It's an auto crit, so 2 failed death saves, and for shits and giggles.
And I'm gonna do another Divine Smite.
Oh, on that
Oh wait, I only had never mind. I only had 1 slot remaining for that.
He's dead. He's definitely gonna be dead. Let me just roll a con save to see. Yeah, he failed his death save immediately. So you knock him to 0, and then twist the knife and do another 2. You do a crit and do another 2 failed death saves, and then he failed his death save and is dead.
All right, into the bag of holding.
Good to know.
Along with the bloody sheets and pillow, as I'm sure that's
Oh yeah.
pretty well fucked.
Oh yeah. Wholeheartedly. Even though you have a giant flaming sword, still causes bleed.
I will take a rag, clean off my sword, and then leave that there as well, and I'll go get that chest taken care of.
Okay. And you do know that you just need to ask one of the unseen servants that don't have the ability to talk, that to be like, hey, please clean my room, and they will gladly whisk away and wash and clean and launder anything you want in there.
Speaking of, I should have done this before I did all this, but I'm gonna divine sense to see if there's anything dead in my room.
There is nothing dead in your room, but the servants and the
Celestial fiend or undead.
yeah
Cover.
hey, well, if they don't have total cover, yeah, that's it. Yeah, nothing peaks inside your room.
All right. I will go down. I'll go to Leaf and say, hey, could you have one of those servants go up to my room? I can't really see him. I gotta go take care of that. Take care of some business, some shopping, you know.
Right away, Master Kriv. I'll send one of our lessers to go do that for you. Have a splendid evening.
You as well.
It's like 8 o'clock at night.
You can shop at 8 o'clock at night.
And you're not in armor. You're in just commoner clothes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mark one on my sheet.
Yes. Also,
cool.
Technically, hold on. Kriv, gain 200 experience points.
All right.
You killed him outright. No one else helped. But now, what do you intend to do with the chest and the body?
The chest. So I'm gonna find a nice secluded alley where nobody's looking, and use my ability to change into like a common woman. You know, my shape changer ability.
All right.
And then find like a river or something. Or while I'm in the alley, I'm actually going to pull both him and the chest out and do my best to. Can I fit his dead body in the chest?
That is a big enough chest.
All right. Body goes in the chest, and chest gets dumped in water where hopefully it will never be found out.
So you're basically just gonna go a little bit outside of town, go to the beach, go to like the harbor, and just yeet that shit into the sea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lock it?
Of course.
Good.
I can't have it open on me while it's down there.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and then I will go visit a store where chests are sold. Buy one of similar looks, and then buy some sheets and a pillow as well.
The bent nail, which is actually in your neighborhood.
I'm not going anywhere in my neighborhood to buy this stuff. No, I'm not dumb. And I'm still in my woman disguise.
Okay.
that shit does not get traced back to me.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, standard equipment cost if it's in the player's handbook thing. When you look it up in the compendium, just deduct that cost. Also,
All
the
right.
bag Albion gave you was 50 platinum. After a long evening of working into the night for you, everybody gets a long rest. And now I can officially tell you guys the cool thing. Every single player gains 2,050 experience points.
Hi.
Refresh all your spell stuff, all your abilities that need long rests, and we come to the next morning, which we are going to do a little bit of more rapid abilities because it is already almost 9, and y'all haven't even made it into the dungeon.
Okay. So there's only one thing for like a blanket. So for like blanket, sheets, and a pillow, I'll just double the cost, I guess.
No, just that's a travel blanket, and it's meant to like be hardy enough for wear and tear. Just keep it at that cost, and that's more than enough for like bedding supplies.
Okay.
All right. Not Kriv. Merster. Cartography checks.
Cartography checks, yeah.
You seem to have made a passable first level.
I mean, I have been working on this while I was down there too. I was doing some pretty good checks.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Vaguely. We'll say you have a pretty good grasp of everything that you've seen in the map, and it's done nicely.
I'm gonna make a second.
Okay. I will apply that. Oh, if you're just copying it, it would be at advantage. So an 18, you are able to replicate it.
Okay, cool.
Because you're not doing that one off memory. You're literally looking at the other one and drawing, so... You're getting that crosshatch really nice on the walls. Is there anything you intend to do outside of the building?
Yeah, tend to go see the Harpers and do some minor investigating around town.
Okay, you go to what do you intend to contact the Harpers about?
I intend to just give them the copy of the map I've made so far.
Okay. And fill them in on what you've found out so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d3. Ow.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Moving things around him. Oh, look, a 3.
In 3 days' time, your cache should be filled. They notify you that there is a drop spot somewhere on 2nd level. You should be able to find it.
All right.
They say there's a tavern that you can't miss on the second level that you will be able to find a mysteriously unworking keg.
Seriously unworking keg.
In the
I
tavern.
need to write that down.
And you should have your stash should be available there in 3 days' time. Anything else you intend to do? You said investigating, so I will need a general investigation check, unless there's a specific thing you were looking for. And if you say Kellum's dead body, I will flip out.
No, I'm looking for information about my sister. Like, who was she traveling with when she went down into the yachting portal, that kind of stuff.
Oh, so you'd be like asking in the yawning portal to see if Doulahan has any information.
First start with the yawning. First with the yawning portal, and then kind of working my way out from there.
Doulahan goes, mate, that was a few years ago. I see thousands of customers in here a week. This is a hopping place. I've made damn good sure it is a hopping place. So, I can have someone look into the old books on the betting pools to see if there's any knowledge of it. Your choice. It ain't looking good, kid.
Yeah. Well, whatever the thing, I want to recover something while I'm down there.
Yeah, I get it. Good luck. And that's any shopping, anything else?
I'm gonna do another investigation check.
Okie doke.
I'm investigating Stuart's debts of the various taverns around town and why he's incurred them.
Roll 2d12.
2d12?
Yep.
Ooh.
18. I have to roll. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. So that's 5. So that's 2 out of 10. And that was an 18, right? Cool. Out of 18 pubs, Stuart hasn't been to 2 of them. And now, so that puts it at 16 pubs that they've been to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10. Stuart owes money at 10 of them. For let's go an arbitrarily stupid number. /R.
69. 420.
We'll go with that number. 321.
Jeez, oh Pete's.
I rolled 321 d8s.
Wow.
Is that gold or silver?
That is gold.
That is a lot of drinking you've done, Stuart.
Oh yeah,
We're not
you never gave me. Did you give me the investigation check for that?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and an 11.
Yeah, that's what you found on a 1.
On a 1. Jeez.
We're not together, so you can't talk to me.
Nope.
Yep, there you go. Cool. Mark that down. You now know Stuart's tab. Kriv.
Yes.
Any shopping you intended to do for today?
Just getting the chest and sheets.
Okay. So the second day where you guys are kind of taking a day and picking up supplies, no supplies you need for adventuring.
Let's see. No, looks like I'm pretty good.
Okay. Stuart.
I will, upon returning the bag of holding to Calypso, go back downstairs and ask Leaf if he's seen Kellum. He seems to have slipped out.
No, Master Kriv, I have not seen the weasel. It does not surprise me. Last time he left through a window.
I thought I locked it. Mine was unlocked when I checked, but I thought maybe I just forgotten to last time I came here, but I'm usually pretty good about that.
Shame,
oh well,
really.
hope he's doing right.
The ghost just shrugs its ethereal shoulders. Shame. I will inform Master Albion.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You are welcome. So, Stuart, Calypso.
Yes.
Anything in particular for day 2? Well, the first full day of being outside the dungeon.
I have a few things. But the first thing I wanted to ask is, when I get the bag back, does Calypso notice anything surrounding it?
Give me a perception check versus a post-active, I don't know, stealth check from Kriv. Not at disadvantage.
Probably like
sleight of hand.
Am I rolling perception?
Yes.
Do I get advantage because of my familiar?
Did your familiar would have seen the bag, so yes.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't know if I have this set to perception right now. I mean, not to perception, to advantage, and I don't know how to do it, so I'm just going to roll it twice if it's not already there.
Click it once. Everything should be set to advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it got stretched a bit. Like, the chest might not have been the little chest that everybody has in their room, but looks like Kriv might have shoved the big chest that most people have as a storage item into it, and looks like kind of stretched the leather out to its like maximum. which you didn't think was possible since it's a magic bag.
Well, it'll probably go back to its normal size.
Yeah,
Bag of holding.
Magic's magic. After a few days, it should be back to normal.
Even if it doesn't, a wider opening is always better. Gives a bit more.
I really wanted to make a very inappropriate joke.
You could fit like a person in there.
I guess you could.
Yeah. I mean, like, if,
I can't think of how many people I put in here. I can't think of how many people I'm going to put in here.
I'm just saying, if one of us has to hide out in there for a bit, might be a good idea.
You're surprisingly dark sometimes. I like that.
What? I'm just saying, like, maybe one of us doesn't want the Mad Mage to find him for a little bit. We can let him in there, and then they can come out later.
Since a bag of holding is an extra dimensional space.
I'm not entirely
you
sure
can't breathe
in there. Yeah.
There's enough
10 minutes
in there for a person to survive for 10 minutes.
If only someone was really good at
It's
holding
in
their breath.
it's in the description.
Yeah. But also, Jacob, if you were to go inside of it, you could not take your own bag of holding. Otherwise, you make a portal to the astral plane.
Oof.
Unless you want to do that.
But that also sucks everything within 10 feet into it.
That's one way to get away from the Mad Mage.
Yeah, until he interdimensionally...
Teleport us now!
1 week later, planar shifts you back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, minimum 1 minute, after which time they begin to suffocate.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Kriv knows this.
Hi, people.
Wait.
I didn't know that other people...
Oh, shit.
Like, I just saw one person followed us 3 days ago because evidently I'm blind and can't read alerts. And then somebody followed us 40 minutes ago. Thank you. I don't have any special notifications for the stream yet because we're not fancy levels. But thank you.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Things we can do.
Alright, so I did the check, and then I also wanted to do... Wait, were you getting back to the game, or did you want to add something else?
We are going back to the game. Calypso, I believe you specifically asked to buy potions?
Yes.
There are multitude of potions. I will not make you have to do an investigation check to find them, because there is a potion brewer literally on your street.
That I probably know?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Good old what's his name?
Oh, for your information, what's his name is Fala Lafer, a herbalist and member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians. Fala Lafer is an outgoing androgynous wood elf with long braided hair and sells many herbal remedies. Has some herbal remedies called Cure Light and Cure Minor, but also has magic actual brewed potions available from locked cabinets behind their main shop counter. That, for some reason, that word just escaped my head. Calypso, my darling, darling Calypso. Welcome back to Corellin's Crown. How can I be of service?
Quick question, DM. How the hell do you pronounce his name?
Fala. Fala la fla.
Fala? Fala la flar?
Fala la fla.
Now all I'm getting is falafel.
Don't ever call them falafel. They will burn you.
He can call them falafel, but he's just not going to do it again.
Oh, true, because they'll be burned.
Yep. Fala, I am actually here because I wanted to see what potions you have available.
Ah, darling, I've only the best for you. We've got some very delightful herbal remedies. I've got some wolfsbane. It's a salve. It helps cure lycanthropy, or any one of those thropies. You never know.
How many are there?
Like 12.
Ugh.
I've heard of bears, rats, wolves, tigers, boars. I think bats are a thing.
That's strange.
Shark.
Really?
Yeah, that one's crazy. They get a shark head. It's terrifying.
That is very strange.
Owl.
That one doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah. No, that one's more in line with like the bear, because the bear for some reason is lawful good.
That turns into an actual bear?
Yeah, that turns them into a hybrid bear. My old adventuring party back in the day, which was I wasn't an adventurer, why do I lie? You're a nice person. Some adventurers I knew, one of them was an evil prick that got werebear lycanthropy and turned every full moon turned into the most lawful, good aligned creature we've ever seen. They went around and helped with nature preserves during the woods and stopped forest fires and
I'm not laughing in character.
It was amazing, and we kept trying to get the person to embrace it so that they could just be a werebear all the time. They died. Fire.
You wouldn't happen to know who actually bit them, do you?
No, that was like 30 years ago, and yeah.
Oh.
My mind isn't quite there anymore. Having to sample all my potions to make sure they work, and it like eyes twitch a little.
Why don't you use an assistant for that?
I lost my assistant rights from the guild after the third one died.
Maybe you don't need assistance from the guild anymore.
Ooh. Are you suggesting I hire commoners to drink potions for cheap money?
If they agree to it, I don't see why not.
Cool! All the endorsement I need. An adventurer said I should do it. Got it! But I've got
I
some...
player feel like I've done something bad.
Well, most likely. You've probably doomed, like, at least 1d12 commoners to terrible, sickening poisons.
They'll probably be okay.
They only have 1d3 hit point or 1d4 hit points. It'll be fine. I've got...
I smell a backstory.
You smell a backstory? Is that what you just said?
Sorry. I smell a backstory.
Okay, I'm glad I heard you. Over the course of the day, through Falah's contacts and through the guild that they are a member of, you are able to acquire 99 potions of healing.
Wow. What kind of healing is it?
Normal.
Oh, well, yeah.
The cheapest.
Normal? Hey,
The cheapest potion of healing.
cheap is perfectly fine as long as it heals. Not going to be complaining about cheap or expensive when you're several hit points away from being knocked unconscious, am I right?
Fair.
Probably. How much do I owe this fine shopkeeper who...
4,950 gold.
Okay, I don't have that much.
You can, because this will take like the entire day to get this access to this, you can speak with your other party members while they're acquiring stuff to get money from them to buy stuff.
Oh, that is a good point.
They
well,
also,
I could buy some potions and then, like, tell them, hey, go buy some potions from Fla.
They also have greater healing potions for 250. They got animal friendship, potions of spider climbing, and potions of water breathing for 125, 50, and 100 respectively.
Which one is 50?
Spider climb.
Oh, this is all gold we're talking about, right?
Yeah, this is all gold. And they do have non-magical herbal remedies for cure light and cure minor, which are cheaper. They are half cost, but they do approximately the same amount as a normal healing potion and a greater healing potion.
For cheaper but made of herbs?
Yes.
Is there serious side effects? Or has he ironed it all out with his 3 assistants?
I'll say this, they do less minimum, but they do the same maximum.
What is the minimum?
The minimum they can heal, one light can heal 3 hit points minimum. Whereas a light potion of, like, a normal health potion does 4 minimum.
That's the only difference? Is that the only difference? Hello?
Hey, Stuart, what did you want to do? I refuse to answer
my
the question.
shopping?
Yeah, sure, you're shopping.
Oh, okay.
You can't see my camera. I just was slowly blinking at the camera.
Oh, I couldn't hear anything, so I was like, did I lose connection? That's why I was asking. You can just say, like, you don't want to say anything.
Oh, yeah, no, he refuses to answer. But, Stuart.
My shopping? My turn? Well, first I'm gonna donate 100 platinum to Calypso.
Okay.
For potions?
For potions.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna go find... Hold on, I gotta... I need to find some malt, some hops, and some yeast.
Simple enough. It'll cost you... How much are you trying to buy?
I would like enough supplies for 2 12-packs of beer.
Oh my god.
Wait, is Stuart making his own beer?
Stuart can make their own beer.
Is it, like, accurate to, like, actual beer making techniques?
Yes, no, they are proficient in breweries. In brewing supplies.
No, I'm asking because, like, my dad used to make beer, and it takes, like, months for it to, like, sit and, like, ferment properly. So that's why I was wondering, like, is he gonna make it and then like carry it around for like 6 to 9 months or something?
No, he's gonna store it in his room
Oh, okay. For 6 to 9 months.
for
Well,
6 to 9 months.
let's just say this. There is a weird closet in Stuart's room that on the map shows a cabinet and a chest. Let's just retcon that and be a frickin' still.
Oh, please, please, please let Stuart be like a secret brewer that like everyone's trying to get the beer from or something. That would
Yeah,
be
well,
so fun.
They are pretty good at it. They also have the ability, like, using brewery supplies. They have the ability to like they get additional insight to intelligence history checks involving alcohol. They know how to treat people that are suffering from alcohol poisoning better with medicine, or how to use alcohol to dull pain. They have the ability to know when to ply people with drinks for better persuasion, and they also know how to make potable water, which is really helpful. As part of a long rest, you can purify up to 6 gallons of water, undrinkable to drinkable water, in a long rest, or 1 gallon for a short rest, which is really helpful when you're going into a dungeon.
Stuart is super useful. I didn't know that he could do all this stuff.
Oh, also they can use it to detect poisons and impurities in drinks, identifying alcohol, and ignoring the side effects of alcohol.
They spent a year drunk when they could ignore the side effects of alcohol.
It's still a DC they have to do, but
That's a lot of fails.
Or maybe it was all an act.
Or maybe.
Drunken style.
That is their style. They are a path of the drunken monk.
My Vuvuzela does nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No, you're good. Yeah, no,
Is...
maybe a gold coin for the amount of supplies you need to get a batch brewing.
Alright, and then he's gonna get a batch brewing. Did he have a batch brewing before he left on his year?
It's surprisingly empty, and there's a note that says, "To Stuart, remember to refill," in your handwriting.
I'm gonna shove that in my pocket and start making it, and I'm gonna ask Calypso or whoever to make sure to detect magic, because I don't believe it's my handwriting.
Oh, to look into it later?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to roll your brewer's tools. And yeah, I was gonna say you could probably use one of the servants to help you to get the help action, but Jesus Christ, do I really want to allow you to have a crit? Yeah, I'll allow you to have the crit. I rolled a d4. So yeah, you got a batch brewing, and you're already like, ooh, this is gonna be a good batch.
And then I'm gonna go to the bar. Keep.
Yes. His name's Leaf, by the way.
Leaf. If I'm not back in 6 to 9 months, give it 9. I want this to age.
I will do
There's something brewing. There's something brewing in my closet. I need you to save one for me and sell the rest. Or
we will continue the operation we have already agreed upon with Master Master Albion Frostweave.
Okay, thank you.
We will maintain your still as per usual.
Do you know how much profit we made off the last one?
It was a good run, but you haven't made more in some time.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell him that whatever profit it is to go to, do I have any debts here?
No.
Okay. Then I'll just keep it. And then after that's done, I'm going to the monastery.
Okay. And then just chilling with the monks there for the day. Getting your Zen on.
Yep.
Okay. Jacob, you are currently stuck in a demiplane.
Ah. Okay.
Was there anything you needed to do? Because you can ask Albion the next time he pops in to have somebody go do it.
Oh boy. I put myself in this closet, didn't I?
Well, technically I did.
Can I come out?
Do you want them to talk to you?
I've gotten really good at holding my breath.
Well, all right, kid.
The mushrooms are nice and the moss is soft. I could really use like a plant. Like leaves.
All right, go upstairs to the observatory, your little garden room. You made me get you potted plants.
Yeah, I thought they'd tell time. I guess you have clocks or something, like in wooden boxes. Seems like a real roundabout way of telling time. But
yes, I forgot you're weird.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Go. Go. Basically, you now move to the room you were in.
Okay.
Is there anything you needed done during the day that you would have to send somebody to go do, or go with them to go do?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not used to playing sorcerers. What would be a good route to, I don't know, not get knocked out so often? Is there like an iron skin potion or a special woven shirt or something? Or
Are you asking that to Albion? Are you asking that to Tetra? One of your party members?
yeah, I guess Albion would be the one.
Albion will be in his laboratory. So you know where that is.
Yep.
That's a latrine.
These are stairs, right?
Yeah, yeah. Those are the stairs going up to Calypso. Not Calypso's room. Those are the stairs that are coming up from the second floor. You were on the third floor. You know that is Albion's door to his lab.
Okay. Oh, you know what? There's that deal that Jacob made. with that one guy to get the one thing. I guess there'd be no reason for it to be off.
You mean the shady magic dealer? That you wandered you went to reputable magic dealers and a guy followed you around and said, "Hey, I've got some magic items you might like," and then led you on a winding path through alleyways to a strange back door to a warehouse with no signs, and just led you in and showed you a bunch of magical wares and said, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Yeah, that seems legit. Maybe I can go beg him to accept the money and not a random item.
So you go try to find him? I heard a huff. Is that a yes or a no? Cool. Investigation.
Investigate. There we go.
You miraculously are able to find your way back.
I take 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes, stepping in and out of the door and talking to myself to like, it's okay, they're just other people. They're just people, no one knows. It's no one, why would anyone know? It's fine. Just look straight. No one will, it'll be fine.
You bump into Mercer probably once or twice throughout the day, like him just investigating stuff and you just kind of like physically running into him, be like, "Oh, hi," and then dashing off.
No, not.
But you find your way back to that winding trail of alleyways. Miraculously, you make your way to the door. Do you knock or just open?
Oh, I'm a polite gentleman. You always knock first. It's a door.
No answer.
You have to tell them you're there. I'm going to at least try turning the knob or whatever hinge thing they have.
First off, quick question. Did you give Calypso money for potions?
I would have liked to have, but if I'm locked in another dimension, I'm not sure how that would be possible.
You did just wander around the floor. You did go upstairs and then decide not to. You could have left a note and a bag of money saying for Calypso. Because that staircase you're standing next to on the map is technically their staircase.
All right. Dear friend Calypso, potions, please. For the health reasons.
How much do you give?
Shoot, how much are potions?
Greater healing are 250. There's an herbal one that's less, but may have side effects that we don't know about. And I forget how much the normal ones are.
Standards are 50. Graders are 250. Herbal ones are 25 and 125. But might come with side effects.
Ooh.
What did you say the standard ones were? Because it cut off when you were saying
50, 50. That's why it's, for 99 of them, it's 4,950 gold.
Well, I only got the 4,000 part of that, so I couldn't, I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
I'm writing
gold,
this down.
Right?
Yeah, that's all gold, not platinum.
Okay. I'll take a greater and 2 regulars.
So 350 gold.
So that's 100. Yeah.
Okay.
Just tie that up or in the pouch and be like.
And not pay to get massive quantities of them? Okay.
I mean, I don't want to be greedy.
No, like you don't.
I'm not sure how bartering and money works out here.
Okay. I am gonna retcon it a little bit.
1 acorn just to be safe.
I am going to retcon it a little bit that it takes you 2 days to find this thing. Damn, I was just about to ask Stuart. Kriv, what are you doing? Like, you did your general shopping. It's been a day. Do you put any money towards Calypso's health potion run?
Yeah, I'll just give her the 50 platinum that I got from Albion.
Okay.
Oh. Cool beans.
Yeah, Kellum, before he left, gave me a spell book, which I gave to Albion, and Albion gave us free drinks and board for the week and 50 platinums. So just put the money towards group use.
All right.
Merster? Are you gonna pitch in money for potions?
I'm doing a potion run.
Absolutely. How much do you want?
How many potions do you want?
50?
You want 50 potions? Do you want greater healing?
Yeah, I can put them on. I can put them on Dominic.
Okay. What kind do you want?
Let's go with what was it? Regular, greater.
Yeah, normal or standard or regular 50 gold, greater are 250. Then there's herbal ones, which are slightly cheaper. They do slightly less minimum healing, but they possibly have really bad side effects. But those are 25 for small and 125 for, I forget what the other one was.
Basically, it's the equivalent of a greater.
Yeah.
For 120. Herbal ones are 25 and 125, respectfully, relevant to healing, standard healing, and greater healing.
So the question is, do you want to play fast and loose with healing potions, or do you just want healing potions?
I just want healing potions.
Do you want regular
I
or
want us
greater?
to be alive, okay?
Greater or regular? Greater? Alright.
Greater.
I can't do math, but that's 250 each.
How many do you want to buy for 250 gold each?
I need to do some math.
How much gold are you just providing? Let's go with that.
Let's say this seems like a pretty significant thing. Let's go with 5,000.
5,000 gold can actually just straight up buy 100 normal healing potions.
Or 20 greater, apparently.
No. 50.
50?
Hold on, I'm an accountant. Hold on. My brain just
I just pulled up a calculator.
Yep, shut up. Calculator was right.
So it's 4 per 500, so 8 per 1,000. So 5 times 8, so 40. It's 40 potions, greater potions of healing.
No. For 5,000 gold, it is 20 greater health potions. If you want to get the salves,
clipping their nails.
If you want to get the salve version, you can get 40. But those come with potential side effects.
Oh.
So just give the 5 grand and you can discuss it later.
Yeah. Just tell me if you want
Stuart.
greater or the other ones. Or normal?
I just want regular greater, and I'm gonna take 20 of them and put them on Dominic.
All right, I'm taking 5,000 for that then.
Stuart, did
That's a
you
healthy
gave
amount.
money, right?
Yeah.
And you went to go chill with these Zen monks.
Yes.
Okay. All goes well. However, you go back at the end of your night. Calypso has purchased the potions. The next day, everybody kind of like goes out and does a little bit more of the investigating or going and getting more of the potions because they obviously couldn't carry all whatever amount they were doing at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob goes back out searching for their room. Third day, do you go help Calypso with hauling potion bottles back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, back to you. You knocked on the door and you tried the handle, correct?
Yep.
It opens. Do you go inside? It's dark.
I'm gonna cast something so light can happen.
Oh, so you cast light on like something that you're wearing or holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just cast on like one of my gloves, so I can put it out like a lamp.
All right. It's getting a little chilly as the fall weather is changing over to. It hasn't quite hit that that turning point of where it's officially winter. But it is getting chilly in the air, and as you cast magic and you light up your hand, the cold breeze across your neck in this alley, and you enter inside, and the door shuts behind you. The room's empty, except for a very decent-sized round table, a man with long white hair and beard, and a lithe man with a very old and slightly ratty, but still beautiful Victorian era clothing, sitting at a table. And they look, and Halaster Blackcloak goes, See, I told you he would be here soon. Now, we have a deal. I get them for my show.
Just turns and tries the door again.
It is locked, and the second you let go of that handle, it disappears. And be like, see, I told you, but I need them first. I will whisk away your friend here for whatever you need and return them to whence they once came and break any contracts and deals and other things that they have made here on the prime material to keep them from your realm, sir. But he's mine first. This is my star. And he just like points his hand at you, and like a spotlight appears above you and just shines down on you, and you radiate in glorious magic. your body almost forces you to like stand up straighter and strike an like that magnificent pose. And the foppish man in elegant but deteriorated wear goes,
Fine, Halasta Blackcloak. Fine. You can have my servant for now. But I get it back. It is 4 weeks. 4 weeks till solstice. And I will have the castle in 4 weeks. I would like him returned. And since you have the ability to break contracts and work on things like that, I think you're going to have to give me a little bit more of an incentive since you're stealing my servant for your silly show. Even though it is a good show and I do appreciate it, it does provide me hours and hours of countless entertainment. Thank you for broadcasting to our neck of the woods. I think you should be able to help me with breaking my wife's control of the domain so that I can just be the true ruler of my realm year-round.
Jacob is not given up on finding the door. Is just kind of has a hand around the wall.
Hey, stop it. Hold person. From Halaster Blackcloak. Would you like to make, I believe it is a saving throw?
Oh boy. Alright. What am I rolling for this?
Hold person. Wisdom saving throw. Get a high number.
Any second. I know I clicked it. And any moment.
Click it again.
And fine. Oh, ooh, aw.
Yeah, that's a fail. You suddenly lock in place and the spotlight just turns to you and stays on you and goes, Fine, Mr. Moonlight King. I can send my one apprentice, my lawyer, to work on getting you out of the contracts that have you locked in step with your wife. Seriously, man, divorce is an option. But fine. I will get on right on that. But he's mine for now. And it's with that, he extends his hand. One hand points directly at you, and the other extends to the Moonlit King. And the man just looks over at you and with a evil grin goes,
Why, yes, of course, Halaster Blackcloak. And shakes. And with that,
all of you appear at the pit at the bottom of the yawning portal. Middle of whatever the hell you were doing. You were all back in the dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I was gonna go in the normal way.
Hey, you don't have to pay a gold.
I was just about to say.
I call this corner. I need private time.
Are you okay, Jacob?
Where's Dominic?
Right next to you.
Oh, there you are.
Well, at least the donkey made it.
Is Wizard down there? Or Snickers down there?
Snickers is down there. You and all of your companions that would have gone into it normally have been teleported at the... basically noon on the third day, are all back in the dungeon. And no one knows you got teleported. But that's it. That's all for this episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Tune in 2 weeks to see what the hell is about to happen. Because our players have suddenly returned. Someone really should have taken that deal when they had the chance.
What deal?
But we'll see you all again in 2 weeks. I hope everybody had a lovely evening and enjoyed the show. Tune in next week to see the first episode of Dangerously Dicey Plays Rime of the Frost Maiden, which will be airing in the exact same time slot as this one on next Sunday. Or tune in tomorrow for DM Prep. Frosting Frozen Friends with me, Christopher the Dungeon Master, and my lovely co-host, the Lich Lord Jagganoth. We will be doing some DM prep tomorrow, and then we will be starting Icewind Dale on Sunday, this following Sunday. So,
boy, I sure hope Kellum shows up again. He was such a character, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Oh man, the Weasel. Just love that character. Wait, who the fuck did that? What happened? I look back at the map and suddenly stuff is weird again.
Well, I did the 2 blunts and double blazed it.
Oh.
And I don't know who had the other stuff.
I was gonna ask about that. What is the red thing supposed to be?
But
oh, sorry, I'm doing Doritos.
Oh, yeah, he's gotta have some munchies. Did someone do a hat for him because he's a tool?
Yeah, I need to get it out somehow.
By the way, I got all the potions, right?
yes, you were able to acquire all the potions that you had money for. You can just text me how much money you spent, and I will give you the amount. I will add it to your character sheet when I do DM prep next.
Oh, I just typed it in there. I bought 12 regular potions for... Calypso bought 12 regular potions for themselves, and I subtracted the amount out of that. It's like 600 gold, so I subtracted that from my amount. And then, I don't know what I was supposed to do with Stewart's Platinum or Crib's Platinum, but
just buy more potions.
Mercer's got 20 greater.
Oh, it's for the group.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I carry that or do you guys carry that?
You carry
I gave it to you.
Okay, so Mercer, you have 12 greater. Jacob,
12,
you got
20.
the 1 greater and 2 regular.
Mercer has 20
what?
greater.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 12. But it is time
sorry.
to go. So
Mercer
everybody,
is 20. Yeah.
everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.